Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for the second update in my Those Eyeshadows project pan for the third year already now. And yeah, this of course was originally started by Alexandra Sjösten and is now done by many people. But before we go into the update, because these are my most watched videos, I want to say something that I've said before, but hopefully it will reach more people. So obviously the war in Ukraine is like beyond horrible. Thousands of people killed and millions of people have lost their homes and are now fleeing, trying to start again somewhere. And I know that a lot of people have already come to Finland and probably a lot more is coming. And I just want to offer what I can. So if someone watching or someone you know is already here or coming to Finland, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'm here for if you have any questions or you want to know how it is in Finland or you don't know what to do, or if you just need someone to talk to. And in case you're coming to the capital, Helsinki, I'm here if you need a friend or if someone needs a friend. And yeah, my Instagram is linked below and you can always message me. And obviously this doesn't just go to Ukrainians because there are so many disasters in the world. And also if you are from Russia and you needed to get out because your government is shit, then of course this is for you as well. Don't be afraid. Not all Finns hate Russian people, even though some unfortunately do, but I'm not one of them. All kind people have a place in my heart. So just doing what I can and offering what I have. So yes, now let's go into the eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm doing it a bit differently this year. Previously I've had 5 eyeshadows completely randomized. This time one of those comes from my focus palette. This is the Revolution Iconic Pro 2. And I will randomize one shade at a time from this palette, and hopefully by the end of the year I would have pan and everything, and I've used up some of the basic shades a lot more, and then I would feel good to declutter it because this is one of my very oldest palettes, so I want to get some use on it and then let it go because it's not my favorite, but there are some shades and I like to have use on it before I put it in the trash. So yeah, one shade at a time, and this was my focus shade, and now you can see we have a nice pan, and actually that pan came today. So I am a bit late filming this update because I had an unexpected week off at the countryside and I wasn't wearing any makeup and I wasn't filming when I should have. So yes, we're a bit late and I was like, oh shit, I don't have any new pans. And then I was like, last chance, please, please, and there it is. So yeah, that's my only pan for today, but a pan is a pan, and at the end we will randomize a new focus shade from this palette. But this was kind of my focus that I need to have pan on it now, so I have enough time to work on the rest of the palette. But then the other shades that are completely randomized, one comes from this Revolution Life on the Dance Floor palette, and it is this one over here. And as you can see, I've used it just a few times and I kind of forgot this was in this project. I was like, what was the fifth shade? Oh, it's this one. So yeah, I used it in the beginning, but yeah, oh, right after last update. But then I forgot it, and yeah, but there is a kind of a dip, so that's positive. Then we have a shade from Revolution and Maxinesca palette, and it is this one over here, and you can see we have a kind of a dip forming also in here. This shade is not the best. It's not really a shimmer, it's just kind of has a sheen, and I need to pack it on quite heavily. So that's not that many uses, but yeah, it takes a lot. So it shouldn't be too hard to use up, but I just haven't been using it that much, which is the story of the day. And then the next one is from this Revolution palette, Courage, whatever. And it is this one over here. And again, you can, well, it's a bit harder to see a dip in these because there is the pattern, but there is a dip starting to form. And also, yeah, I'm wearing everything but this shade today. So this is on my lids, and again, it's just a sheen shade, not a shimmer, but yeah. This was supposed to be my focus shade for the past week. So there should have been a pan, but again, I wasn't home and I wasn't wearing makeup, so yeah, that did not happen. And then today when I was using it, it gave me false hope because there was something else, a speck of another eyeshadow or something, and I was like, oh, is that a pan? It wasn't. But next time, for sure, this will have pan. And should have had a pan this time, but what can you do? I enjoyed my time away from the city, so I'm not too mad, but I'm a bit mad. Then the shade I rolled in last time comes from a Colourpop Good Sport palette, but I realized I can depot them easily, and now I don't have to have that palette coloring my desk, so I just have it in my magnetic palette. But yes, you can see I have a dip, and that is because this shade is incredibly crumbly and very loosely packed, and I use it primarily, I have it now on the outer part of my lid, and I use a very small dense brush, so yeah, I feel like it doesn't take too long to hit pan on this one, which is great because I don't like this shade at all. I mean, it's fine on the outer corner because you can't really see it that well, but yeah, it's brown. So if you know me, you know that browns are not my favorite, especially more warm leaning browns. But anyways, those are all the 5 shadows I'm working with, or was, because this one is rolling out. So now we can talk stats a little bit, because I am tracking my pan percentage, and last update I had 129 eyeshadow pans, and that made the pan percentage 25.4. So I was really happy that I got over the 25 again, because I was over it and then I bought a lot of eyeshadow and that happened. But since last update I actually hit 5 more pans because I was very focused on the panners bingo and I was able to hit some pans there. So 5 more pans, and now the pan percentage is 26.4. So 5 pans put it up 1%, which is very nice, because I have 507 eyeshadows all together. So yeah, 26.4. We are getting closer to the 30%, which could maybe be my goal. I don't know, we'll see. But now we get to randomize some shades, and because some of these obviously already have pan, and some of them are designed to other projects, and then I'm working on a white right now, so I don't want to double up. So we are only randomizing from 7 of these shades, and I have the randomizer right here. So we're gonna get one, and is it number 2? It is. Oh. So counting from here, this would have been 1, and then we have a whole lot of pan. So number 2 is this one. This is the shade I am most afraid from this one, because it is dark and it is hard pressed. But I am pretty happy to have it now, because obviously I have more time to work on it. Plus it works pretty well with my Panda palette, which have turquoises in it. And as you can see, I already have a little bit of a dip because I have been using it with my Panda palette, just because I know it will be hard, so a little head start would not hurt. So yes, I already have a little bit of a dip in there, and yeah, but I use a denser or like a smaller brush when I use it in my crease, so it might not take too long, but we will see. I'm quite happy to have it now, and it's not any of the browns, which is quite nice. So yeah, that's a good one. Let me just quickly swatch everything so we can see how they look like, and yeah, I'll be right back. Here are my shades. So yeah, it's quite a nice color story. And this one, that was a very light swatch, so it's pretty pigmented. So I can just basically tap my brush into it, no swirl accent with this shade. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, but hopefully next time, I mean this will be done for next update. Maybe if I really focus on this one, I could have pan there, I don't know. I'll try to focus on them a bit more than this time, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with my color story. There is nice variation, so that's what we're working with for this month. And yeah, that is everything for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're safe and taking care of yourself, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.